I'm Emma, and this is our tour on July 17th of our cottage garden.
Whoop.
With veggies.
Cottage garden over here.
And the veggies.
Veggies over here. Okay.
So how about we start with the cucumber melons?
Close.
Okay.
Kajari.
Kajari melons, and we just got our first ones over here. If you walk over here,
This was exciting.
you can see right here.
Little baby Kajari.
You can see them, and they're just like little tiny hand melons. So they're like kind of
personal
like
size
rainbow.
melon.
Yeah. And if you walk over here, you can see the snapdragons and then the sunflowers.
Yeah.
Snapdragons.
These are blue Victoria salvia.
And then these fall off by themselves. And
Yeah,
they're
that's
not really
fun.
like snapdragons. They're kind of like a different one.
That's a different variety. I
Kind of.
forget which variety those are.
And then what's on this trellis?
Cucamelons.
Yeah, more cute. Oh, those are cucumbers.
Yes, those are cucamelons.
And then we have the same over here.
Similar, mirrors it from the other side, except on the back side, what do we have over here?
We have dill
Yep.
on the other side. And we planted these from seed, and they're doing
We did.
really good.
What are we going to use them for?
For dill pickles.
That's
and
right.
From our cucumbers over here. They're
Yep.
cucumbers. So we
Okay,
can,
let's go back here.
let me see,
So this is, do you remember the name?
the zucchini.
Do you remember what kind?
No.
Rampicante.
Yeah, so they're like really curly ones.
Hi, baby. Yes, I think they're also called tromboncino. It's an Italian heirloom zucchini that gets like 2 feet long. They're so
then-
fun. This is the ground cherries, which, tell me, Emma, did we have any idea they would be this enormous?
No. So like if you look right here, they get all yellow.
So they're green first.
They're green first, but you know why they're called ground cherries? Because they fall on the ground or in a bed because you're in a bed. And then you peel off the skin, like the husk on there, and then you eat. It's kind of like a tomato texture. So like,
But it's sweet.
yeah, it's sweet, not like a tomato, but like tomatoes are sweet. But
Well, they can be.
yeah.
But it's definitely more of a sweet, fruity flavor. So we have, let's see, do we have 3 ground cherries here?
Look at
I
this
would definitely plant only
cucumber.
maybe 1 next year. Because the cucumbers are going to eat them. Oh, look, it's our first big one. I mean, that is fun.
Yeah, and it's poking me.
Yeah, it's pokey. Oh, there's a lot of them in there. I can see a whole bunch. So this is going to
Yeah.
climb the trellis.
So it'll make it all shadowed right here.
Yeah, it's going to climb
And
the
then
whole
we got
the
the same right here with all of our cucumbers.
Yeah, we have 4 different varieties. Ooh, hi birdie. 4 different varieties of cucumbers on, we have 2 varieties on each side.
Okay, how about we show them?
We're gonna go this way?
So then we got some peppers on the other side. They're banana peppers.
Yeah, we
And
can go
then-
we can go over there. In here we have what?
Rainbow chard.
This is actually
This is chard, I think.
beets.
Okay, beets. If you can't really see them right now, but there are some beets
Yep,
down
there's
there.
beets. These are
Sunflowers,
sunflowers.
and then we have ground cherries.
More ground cherries because we didn't know. They were huge.
And then more.
This is a crazy zucchini bed. So
Oh
these
my gosh, I found one.
okay. That is a, oh my gosh, they are, look on the other side. There's a whole bunch growing.
Whoa.
So this is tatume squash, and when I left, I had put 1 little thing on the fence, and it has grown that in 5 days, and all the way in here. And then on this side is actually lemon cucumbers.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if we have any in here or not. This is where I put that blue fence that I spray painted.
Yeah.
So they're climbing. Oh,
The blue
look,
fence is over here
they're
now.
climbing the blue fence. That's
Then
fun.
if you walk around the bed,
Oh yeah, to get the peppers over here.
we can see the peppers that we just picked whenever we came back from Iowa. We came back.
We
from
did pick
home,
some.
and we got some peppers.
So this is the sweet banana,
Yeah, I think.
and this is
one-
called gypsy.
Yeah,
I had
gypsy.
the name of it somewhere.
It's
Here,
kinda
here it
like
is.
a-
This is a just gypsy pepper.
It's
And that's, yep, sweet banana.
yeah.
And then I have I just planted flowers throughout all the veggie beds. So we have zinnias that are right here
okay.
too.
There it is.
So they're trying to
Yeah, they're
survive.
right here. There's a
They're
bed.
trying to survive the special.
Why did you plant them right next to
Well,
the cucumbers?
because I always forget how aggressive cucumbers get with the stuff that's in the bed with them. And I forgot. All right. So those are our 4 raised beds. Oh, did we do over here? No.
Oh, no, we didn't.
No, we didn't do this one.
So I forget what these are called.
Those are garland daisies.
So these are garland daisies. This one's about to open tomorrow.
I know, they're so interesting, and they are kind of like morning glories. They like open and
They
close.
close up
Yeah.
in the... They're kind of like night glories because...
Yeah, well, I don't think it's open.
Yeah, but sometimes they open in the nighttime, I think.
All right.
And then here's some kale.
This is kale that has a lot of special friends.
Let's see if we
While
can
I was
find
gone,
one. Oh, here's one.
they didn't care about the diatomaceous earth. They just like to eat their kale.
So...
It's because it rained and the diatomaceous earth got off. And so I just...
You can't
guys,
eat our
Oh,
things.
there's another one. I'm giving up. I'm going to give up on kales and cabbages. Here, chicks.
And then we got my ground cherry.
And there's your ground cherry. This was in a pot.
This was in a pot, even though we put it right next to the fence so it can climb.
Yeah. Well, it won't really climb. But,
Yeah. But
this
then-
was spinach, and we cut it down. So when we were done with the bed, instead of ripping it out from the root, you just cut it and let the root stay in the ground to give nitrogen and to just keep the nice symbiotic relationship. So you can see some of these old spinach heads here, but then I just planted zinnias for fun because I love flowers. So why not plant more flowers? This is the pea, and I know they're delicious. I did not think that this was going to make it. It had such a slow start because of the immunopyrilid contamination, and they are to die for. They are so good. And yes, we're in South Dakota, zone 4B, so we still have peas in July.
The rainbow chard
Rainbow chard.
that the goats love.
They love it. And when I harvested all of this right down to the nub right before we left, and it has grown
It's grown a lot more.
so much.
So if you actually look right here, there's yellow, pink,
And white.
and white. So my favorite one is probably the yellow because it's like so bright.
Do you think they taste different? Or
Never
just different
tasted it
colors?
before.
Oh, do you want to taste it on camera?
Okay. Do I eat the?
Uh-huh. It's just really light and
It's kind of like lettuce.
kind of like spinach. Yep.
Where do all my spinach go?
All right, it's getting kind of dark. Okay, when I came to this bed today, I gasped out loud because these sunset runner beans are going crazy and they're so pretty right now. Everything is just so rosy. It's like pink and orange and my favorite colors together. And they're doing okay. You know, they really struggled, and as you know, beans really struggle with immunopyralids. But look, he's reaching for the stars.
Yeah.
You can do it. Oh my gosh. And then we have, what are these, remember?
These are the orca beans.
Yeah, these are orca beans, which
The funny thing about the beans,
These are
whenever you
bush
plant them,
beans.
they look like a yin yang or an orca because they're called orca beans.
they do. Oh, flower.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, they're coming. We just gotta be patient. So those are bush.
then-
Oh, that was a volunteer, right?
So that keeps all the bugs away. Like we put it a bunch over by the tomatoes
Yeah.
so they wouldn't eat the tomatoes.
But this was a volunteer marigold
Yeah,
from,
'cause we put
from
in a
last
bunch right
year.
here.
Because last year we had a whole bunch.
So we didn't finish this part.
Oh, we didn't. Okay,
So if you look to the right, you see the bell peppers that
they're a little sad.
gladly survive because there are some flowers in there.
Is there? Oh my gosh, I
right.
can't believe they're actually growing.
Right there.
I've almost torn these out so many times. They're so deformed looking.
Yeah.
But you can do it.
And then we look right here.
Strawberries.
This is just kind of...
This is
just keep the
an
weeds
open
out.
bed. Yes, I'm just what we had here before was eaten by bugs, and so was some
we got
nasturtiums.
Strawberries that did not
Strawberries.
do very good this year.
Yeah,
But
they're coming.
yeah, they'll come.
They're coming. All right, what do we got here?
I keep forgetting this name.
Borage.
Forage.
Yep, and then some zinnias that are hiding in here
Yeah.
and getting covered by our. They're like, save us!
Yeah. And
I wonder, who knows what these white dots are? I'm gonna have to look that up because that
funny
was
thing
on the
about
Kajari melons
borage-
too.
the funny thing about borage is it actually looks soft, but it's actually kind of pokey.
It's
on your
very
hand.
pokey.
It's on kind of like cucumbers. They look very soft, but whenever you
Yeah.
touch them, you sometimes we get a bunch of like right now I kind of have some
Kind of
pokers.
itchy.
I feel itchy
Mm-hmm.
because last year they took over the whole entire bed.
Mm-hmm.
And it went over. So Lucy and I, my sister, we have to reach our hands in there
Mm-hmm.
and snip them. Because we had like this long of cucumbers. And we had like this giant table of zucchini, cucumbers, tomatoes.
Everything.
Everything.
Harvest time.
Yeah.
And what do we do with this?
We can make tea.
Yep.
We can make...
Oh, hello, neighbor. Ooh, what is that bird? I don't know all the awesome medicinal things about borage, but there's more than just tea. But we've been using it for tea. It's a good nervous system tonic.
And I think this is sunflower.
So this is sunchoke,
Yes. So it's
which
like,
is
it's
like
related.
Jerusalem artichoke.
It's related to the sunflower.
It is
plant.
related to sunflower. Yep. And
do they bloom?
they do bloom just like sunflowers. And then when they die down, then we'll dig up the roots like potatoes. And you'll get these little tubers that are really high in protein but starchy like a potato. All right.
Then we got the beans.
These are purple
potted
potted pole beans maybe, or some sort of purple
Yeah.
pole bean. So those are going to grow up that. They're doing good.
Like, they'll probably get like the peas over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got some
I
squash.
think these were some sort of striped zucchini.
Yeah.
A smaller zucchini that I wanted to grow.
So whenever we go to the West Garden, we have like a bunch of these, and they're kind of like
Those are more squash though. It's like
Yeah.
acorn squash and butternut.
yeah, and pumpkins.
Yeah,
but
pumpkin,
this is more of
watermelon.
a zucchini.
Yeah, we'll have to take them to the West Garden another time.
Yeah.
It's across
and
the
then
way.
we got the purple potted bull bean. More.
This is a bush bean. I can't remember. And then a teeny tiny little cucamelon, which is like the slowest growing plant ever. And I have this huge trellis with high hopes, but who knows? They only have a 65-day growing period, so hopefully he'll just get a move on really soon.
Okay, then if you look to the right here, you can see tomatoes and carrots and a weed.
And a
That wants
weed.
to be in our-
So the tomatoes were really hit hard with the immunopyralids, but they are coming back. They are, and they're really starting to put on some. They're putting on some fruit.
And if you look right here, there's a tomato.
There is some fruit, and there's quite a bit coming on. So
And like I told you earlier,
that one has sadness. I don't know.
like I told you guys earlier, the marigolds keeps all the bugs away.
Yeah.
And we put in this giant trellis so they can climb up higher.
Yeah.
And then we got this
I know. Hi, babies.
the
Here's a
really
Roma.
big one, and there's like those are called teardrops, I think.
Yeah, this one is one of the tie-dyes. We put cages on our volunteer tomatoes. They're doing good.
Yeah, and then we got some,
Volunteer
sunflowers.
mammoth, yep.
and then these are flowering really good.
They look real good. There's a bush sunflower.
Yeah.
All right,
and
coming this way. It's starting to get really dark, so we don't want it to get super grainy. These are mammoth that I think I planted that I can't remember.
So these are flowers, and they will bloom super high, like 50-pound.
It's huge. Look, I feel like that grew since we've been inside tonight. That's a volunteer tomato in our blueberry
Yeah. So
patch,
all
which our blueberry patch is not doing great, but they're not dead yet. So
The
they're not dead. And look,
blueberries.
it's growing more green. I totally killed that one, and then they're coming back. So thank you. Dad brought him back to life.
It's okay. So whenever you get some peas, so whenever we look over here, you get some peas.
Yep, these are on their way out. They've got some powdery mildew all over them.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut these down. Peas add a lot of nitrogen to the soil, and that's what we like.
happens, like this is a really big pea. Some get really big.
Is it all squished up?
Some
It's
get-
one pea in a pod. So these are gonna be torn out
Yeah.
soon.
And then we got one sunflower.
Oh, hello. And then we have this asparagus bed. So I'm planting, this is first year asparagus on second year crowns. I feel like I've told you the story of the sweet pea flowers before, but look at how crazy they are. They actually are blooming, and I can't even believe it.
So where did the
I was
purple
really,
asparagus?
really impatient, and I tore a bunch of those out before they even sprouted. And then they sprouted despite my impatience. A lot of volunteer tomatoes in here. Yeah, and the purple asparagus. This bed is hard to keep weeded.
Wow.
There. These are purple, but they
They grew.
well, they come up purple and then they turn green as they sprout into the fern. Okay, so that's it, right? That's the
Yeah.
veggie garden. Let's go back this way and we'll get a full view. Out here is our compost area, and
There's gonna be a greenhouse over there. With a
greenhouse will be here with a path, and eventually I want like a cut flower, more of a cut flower garden like Market Rose out here.
And we got the silo.
Got a big silo. All right.
Did we ever show them this?
Oh yeah, these are our middle tomatoes. These are,
Tomatoes.
this soil was not 100% of that compost, and so I feel like they're doing a lot better because they actually
They're kind of curling though.
kind of, yeah, but they're doing a lot better than the other ones. This can be from anything. Curling on tomatoes can be from heat stress, wind stress. It can be from a lot of things.
They can get a lot of tomatoes.
But
like,
they
look
are
at
definitely,
these.
they're wet enough, so it's okay.
Like these are some really good
they're coming
tomatoes.
on.
And then we
They're
got
gonna
some
come.
over here.
It just takes time. We can't really plant out until June 1st, or really, I think May 16th is our date, but I don't trust that. So we plant out really late. Our growing season is pretty short, from about, I don't know, May 25th, 26th, I would say, to be safe, until about September 16th. And so that's the zone 4B. Okay.
Well, that's our veggie cottage garden with the flowers and the raspberries, strawberries, mostly.
Yep, they'll have to go watch it. Watch the other video with the veggie garden. Maybe we'll put these all in one video. I don't know.
Yeah.
Should we? I don't know. Oh, look it. We'll end it with this little curly buddy. Hi, buddy.
Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.